This is my local nature reserve, Crossness in Erith. I first came here about 4 years ago during COVID, and we started to get let back out. And I was trying to find new places, instead of parks, to go bird watching. And this is probably the best place, one of the best places in London for a number of species of. Just had a lot of goldfinch take off there. See that puddle there? I use that to clean my wellies when I've been walking around. And speaking of which, I forgot my wellies, so my boots are going to get very mucky on this walk. So, see how many species we get today. I've just come out for a couple. Oh, they're sitting on the goldfinch, are still feeding over there. Nice little bit of goldfinch footage. Gave me a good show. Yeah, I'm in the habit of making major cock-ups in this hobby so far. So right, let's get this straight. I forgot my wellies today. My GoPro battery was a little low. I thought I might get away with it on the whole day. It was at 27%. As soon as I pressed record, it said battery dead. Okay, so I'll have to use my phone. And anyway, the new GoPro mount I have, which is above the camera here on my phone, I've forgotten the little screw that holds it in. So I'm going to have to make a list and stamp it to my forehead. So I'll put it in my cab or by my couch before I leave home. Yeah, so forgetting your wellies, I've got to deal with that. So I'm going to turn you off so I keep my hands free. Halfway. We go again. The next bit. Right, we made it out alive. Robinson there. A second ago I did hear a greenfinch. Not that we're going to get any good photos, but we'll go for a walk. This is the Norman Road field. So this is always good for reed buntings, stone chats, chetties, goldfinch. Oh, there's a chetties over there. Well, hopefully we'll walk by one while I'm recording and you'll hear how loud they get. Robin singing over there. This, in a certain point of the year, we should get like lesser whitethroat here. So always be looking around you, behind, up, down, left, right, because anything can appear. This is good for buzzards. Oh, that was a redwing. Oh yeah, we got redwing. That's a decent showing so far. I don't know why the redwings were giving me such a good show. They must be hungry and just kind of sat on the tree. I mean, I didn't get a straight shot, but good enough that it was sharp. I'm just going to wander around here and see if this greenfinch is still, if there's any chance of taking this greenfinch photo. Now, normally when I take photos, if they're a bit distant or a bit small or a bit of a record shot, I'd probably just bin them, but seeing with these videos they'll be a lot more useful. I won't have to bin so many. I can keep record shots and they'll be interesting to put in the footage. And over by the old owl box, I spy one of the kestrels, the resident kestrels. Definitely is either a male and female, or male and juvenile. And yeah, it's nice to have a resident where you can see one for sure on one of your local patches. Now, got to get through this mud here. So we're just going to go through the second of the gates. You should hear a lot of action in this area. The chetties and the waterfowl in this. Ooh. That's going to need a good clean. See, those things I don't recognise. What will it be? Oh, that was another. Oh, I think that's a fieldfare. I think I'm pretty good in flight. It's had a more of a round grey belly. What are the chances that we get a bit of footage? See, from a distance, you can't see where the bird is, but you can usually tell by the way it flies. Wood pigeon. So, we've got some teal. Oh, teal have all taken off. Sorry. Grey legs, you can hear grey legs. Wood pigeons. Got some gadwall. Canada geese. Small birds, small birds. Oof. Slide. Slipping and sliding. Here's the local horses kept by the local, I don't know what they landowners or. Yeah, when we first started coming here, it was like, oh, got to feed them, bring some apples and carrots, and then you don't know what their diet is. You know, if you make them sick, and then if you do it, they keep coming back to you, and then you've got to bring something back every time, and so just leave them alone. That's the advice. Yeah, and this walkway here, this was vandalised. Was it last year or the year before? It was kicked. Now that would have taken some serious effort. It was all smashed in, had to be rebuilt. And I think it was last year, the Hyde, they had a motorcycle going in and doing circles on the inside. It's like obviously the code was being given out a bit too readily, so they've changed the code now, and so far seemingly nothing has happened since. Yeah, already getting the first notifications of swallows and swifts coming on the Kent coast, so keep an eye out for those. Everyone's always wanting to get the first. The Great Breach Lagoon. Everything a bit far away, a bit backlit. Main path up to the restricted area. So usually, I mean, yeah, you've had everything along here in the past. You've had sort of common redstarts and dunnocks and wheatears, windchats. In there's always chetties and reed buntings up there. That field was a lot better. They've changed it. You can see the construction by it's Corey, isn't it? I think it's Corey. You know, that's made a lot of noise recently, and it's probably why things have been a bit quieter recently. Yeah, it's just everything's slowly encroaching. All the buildings, they want this space. I mean, they want to manage it for wildlife as well. Yeah, it's good to hear. So, but that's just going to blot out a huge amount of sunlight, and you know, there's going to be noise over there all the time, so every sort of bang and slam is going to set everything off, and nothing's going to, you know, want to nest, I guess. I don't know, not an expert, so, but if it's going up, I don't think there's not much we can do to stop it. Some grey legs and Canada geese. See that pause? You always pause because you want to say Canadian geese, and it's like brain Canada, not Canadian. I'm coming up to the protected area. Let's have a little glance over the. Nope, nothing much. That's a Dunnock sinning. Is that Kez? It's through the mesh, I can't tell. There's somebody doing some work in there, so we won't go into the protected area in the Hyde, so because that guy's going to have scared everybody away. To somebody with a saw. So next time. Yeah, quite often see water vole in here swimming across. Yeah, chetties, wrens. Yeah, everything feeds in these. There goes a turnstone. Turnstone? What? More hen. Tell you what, it's getting a bit hot. You can see that sun, can't you? That flapping is wood pigeons. You'll find yourself 9 out of 10 times wood pigeons. Yeah, this is where water vole lives. Sometimes you see them crossing. Can you give us a show today for the camera? Lucky. And that building's going up quickly. Got a chiff chaff out in the open. I'm just trying to get a little bit of footage. Some long-tailed tits, see if I can get some pictures. We're just coming to the end of the reserve into the River Thames. So I've already checked the tide, and yeah, I mean, no, I had to come out and test today, but the water's in. I expected that, you know. I checked the tide times before I come out. Ideally, I've found you want to come here latest sort of 3 hours before, 2 to 3 hours after, so you get all the feeding on the mud. So peeking over, all the waterfowl sleep in the teal. We'll go down to the outflow because there could be something jumping around in the bushes here, or something on the River Thames. You know, like the other several months ago, I saw a flock of great white egrets flying in, which was very unusual. Not here, they turned. It would have been fantastic if they'd landed here. Right, we're just coming up to the sewage outflow. That is treated. It's very good, yeah. All these years I've been coming here, I've never seen any dead birds, so whatever's coming out there is clean as a whistle. Notice there's some cormorants feeding. I've had some good luck here in the past, them coming up with some good fish. So let's see if I can capture one with a fish. That is your mission for the day, should you choose to accept it. Okay. I've got us walking slowly because you can scare them off if I take a couple of steps at a time and build up their confidence. See what's hard here. You've got like a few seconds, you've got literally about 1 second to see the bird come up. Has it got food? Has it got food? And nail that shot. Down. It's down its hatch in like a fraction of a second, because if it doesn't, the other ones will nick it. Yeah, I got the tail of one coming out of the beak. I think he was struggling to swallow that one because it should have been gone like that. Decent, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good photo. Pretty good. That one's got a hell of a Mohican. The bird I thought was a field feather. I'm pretty sure it was a missile thrush. It just landed in the tree. It flew over there, same path. And I got a better picture. So yeah, missile thrush. I don't know how on earth I caught that. I was just standing here. There seems to be lots of action if you stand still and listen. There's small birds flying over. I don't know what it was. It's probably a reed bunting. It's only sort of, a lot of the time it's process of elimination. Anyway, I was just standing there, and then three snipes shot up, and somehow I got my camera out. It was underexposed because they went to the tree line. I've got it exposed for the sky, but they're sharp, and it's, yeah, there's the picture. Yeah, I'm amazed sometimes. Yeah, very lucky my camera was on point. So I'm just going to stand here and see what else happens to. So I've got some weird stitch in my left side. I must be carrying too much stuff. Yeah, I've got my camcorder here, DSLR, monopod, this camera on a selfie stick, and just yeah, this is where I got the stone chats flying last time. I can see the kestrel flitting around. So, oh yeah, I'll just stay another 15 minutes before I leave and see what else I happen to catch.